But look at that.
Even better from the room.
Yeah, let's get it from the room. So this is what the falls look like at night when there's nothing sort of smudging up the window like raindrops. Just thought I'd film this so that you could get a look at it while I do the links for the various things we did today. So first things first, we went for a brunch at Denny's. And then we went to a matinee show of the Greg Fruin Wild Magic show. Now you are on video.
Right. Do I have to be? Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
Well, we were going to go back to the hotel, so I think it changed, and then we're going to come back, but we're here having a glass of water.
Oh, I thought it'd be nice to sit around in a nice place and have a drink and...
No, I always wanted to do things.
Oh.
It's alright.
But you know me, I'm always paranoid about getting back late and missing the start of the show.
True that.
We'd pretty much have got in the car, gone to the hotel, gone to the room, and I'd immediately be saying, we should go now, we should go now, we should go now.
But I wouldn't be going into a magic show dressed for going on the Hornblower.
I don't think it really matters.
I'm not really obsessed with all that, it's just I'm in shorts.
It's a matinee show.
I suppose.
It's not a dinner show. You don't really hear with people in ball gowns. The camera keeps blurring up. Unblur.
No, that's me, I'm just blurring up.
You're just blurring up, you're going all blurry.
It's not the camera.
I'm loving this poster behind you. The George, Supreme Master of Magic. Back when you could just be a magician called George and that was your entire brand. That was it.
Devil imagery.
Consorts with the devil, traps people in sarcophaguses, and his name's George. But today we're here to see this guy. Wild Magic with Greg Fruin. God, look, think about it, back in the day when you could just be a magician called Greg Fruin and that was your entire brand. This is, of course, I mean, that's what we all want, that, right? We want a theatre with our own name on it. I want the amazing Stace Theatre.
Oh, I was just saying, the one down the bar, I suspect it's about to run the place. It's brilliant to see an actual magic theatre.
Yeah.
And I was trying to think of the ones that I know of in the UK, and there's the Circle, there's the one in Bristol.
Yeah, Smoke and Mirrors.
But Dedicated? Can't think of any others. You're going to tell me loads now, aren't you?
In Britain, specifically.
Yeah.
I think Catherine Rhodes has her own theatre. I don't know if it's her own, but she has a place where she does a regular show. I know there's a couple of people that have opened small theatres in their houses. Like magicians, you know. Because Romany's got one of those. And there's...
Yeah, but I mean, actual magic theatres as opposed to theatres.
Well, yeah, I mean, these are theatres owned by magicians who do magic there. But even this place doesn't just do magic. They do Cirque du Soleil type shows as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like there's
It's a silent last hour at Cirque du Soleil.
Soleil. Soleil.
Soleil. If you say so.
Yeah. It's the Solero Circle. Anyway. Soon we'll be going in for the show. The Greg Fruin show was awesome. Really good show. Some really innovative use of the illusions there. He'd literally been on TV and stuff, and I'd never heard of him. He'd been on TV in the UK. He'd been on American TV. Been on Penn and Teller. Was grand. International champion of magic a few times, and I'd never heard of him. And he's got his own theatre named after him, so that was good. Anyway, after that, we made our way down to go on the boat. So here we are. We're just waiting by the boat. We've got our ponchos on, and boat's over there. I assume that was in shot. That boat is full, so we're on the next one, which means we get basically a choice of where we're going to go because we're like the second in line to get on the boat. So we're about to get really wet, and there won't be any film of that, but there'll probably be some footage of us coming off dripping wet, right?
So I think the bow.
You thinking right at the front? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we get to go on in a minute. So, they thought they had more room on the boat and they didn't, so now we're right down by the dock and we've got to stand here for half an hour wearing these ponchos. So we're going to end up a bit...
We'll end up on the boat in a minute.
No,
they're unloading this one.
Yeah, but they're not loading another boat. They said that boat gets unloaded and that's it. Right. Then we've got to wait for that one to come back because they're down to one every half hour.
Yeah.
So basically, the first soaking we're going to get is with our own sweat and condensation.
See, look, much further forward.
They're covered by the thing though.
What?
There's that big awning hanging over them.
No, it doesn't cover much of it at all. Not much of it. How wide do you think that is?
It's leaning over them.
Hang
on a second. Becky seems to think that big bit jutting up over the top won't stop them getting wet.
No, of course it won't.
I think that will stop half of the water at least. Whereas up there, there's no cover. You get wet. Down there, partly covered. Up there, fully wet. Down there, partly covered. That seems pretty obvious to me. But I think it's fair to say we got pretty wet, yeah?
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I had to dry my glasses off countless times.
Worth every penny. Yeah?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You only do one thing at Niagara, do that.
Yes, it's great fun. Amazing trip. Sure enough, Becky was right. We got absolutely drenched in the position that she picked, so that was good. I wish I could have filmed something on the boat just so you could see how incredibly just ridiculous it was. But unfortunately, there was no way I was pulling my phone out in that water. We got absolutely drenched. At one point, I couldn't even open my eyes. It was so much water. It was great though. Had the hood down on the poncho. At the time, as I said to Becky, I said I didn't get on a boat that goes under a waterfall to stay dry. And after that, we went for something to eat and then continued on to Ripley's, believe it or not. Careful. Careful as you go. Video started. Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay. No, you can't tell what I'm doing the face. Annoying. So this is pretty much the end of our stay in Niagara Falls. Tomorrow morning we're going back to Toronto so I can visit a magic club. And then we're going to spend some more time around the Waterloo and Hamilton area, which is fun. But yeah, this is the last you'll see of Niagara from us on this trip. Anyway, here's a few more minutes of the falls, just so you can take a look at them, because they're cool.